Alright. Let's keep going. Hope you're not tired of Shadow Elves. I do like the fact you can attack them while they're on the ground. It makes the game go a little bit faster and easier. Even though I definitely had a lot of struggling in the beginning there. The throwing knives are practically useless. I mean, you can throw them faster than shooting the bow, but it's not really something you need. Oh great, these bastards. Alright. Oh, looks like they're gone. Gotten better. That is a green dragon. I always press the wrong button. I want to switch to that and then do this. Yeah, I can't trade blows to that. And I died. Never really liked battles where they had constantly spawning enemies. I mean, imagine having that happen in an actual D&D campaign, where just more enemies come. Well, I mean, it would make sense in some situations, but not in all. I hate flying enemies so much. And apparently I missed. And apparently I missed. Oh, it hit that time. We're gonna... By the way, you can actually move the lightning bolt now. Alright. I was trying to switch over. That kind of worked. Not really. Maybe if I had more health. Hate flying enemies so much. If I remember correctly, this bridge should lead to one of the great trees over 1,000 years old. Yes, I'm sure about it. Everyone, we're going into the great tree now. Screw you, green dragon. And we're level 10 now. And now we know Conjure Elemental. Alright. We're gonna first sell this shit. Monsters born from an egg of wonder will fight for the owner of the egg. If I were younger, I would slay the dragon. I have to do it, but I have to go now. Please be careful. I missed some text there, but that's okay. And there's not really anything we want. Now, talking to the shopkeeper can sometimes get you special items depending on what you've gathered throughout the game. Thank you very much. Come back again. A huge tree over 1,000 years old rises to the center of something. Ha ha ha, it won't be long before the fiend rises. All of Mystara will fall to me. But not a single adventurer who has seen the huge tree has come back safely. Gargoyles are immune to non-magical attacks. Good to know. Now the question is this sword magical? Probably not. Alright, first things first. We now have Conjure Elemental. And we'll switch to that for right now. This fight, this area you can actually just run past. So if you're playing someone that has literally no magic or magic weapon at the time, it is an option. But if you kill them, you get a whole shit ton of stuff and a lot of points. And we just got a ring of fire resistance, and that's a ring of spell turning. I rather have the fire resistance. So yeah, you actually have equipment slots, though I don't know how to show them. And if you have something that's for a slot that you already have, you'll just switch. That's a key, that's a super firebomb, that's health. Got the undead, we're just gonna ignore you guys. I just picked up something, I don't know what. It's locked. Actually, the lich will paralyze you. Oh. So that's letting us know that we're about to fight ourselves a lich. It's impressive you've reached here. But unfortunately, your little adventure ends here. Haha, I know just the person who can put it into your little adventure. Alright, I just picked up a potion that gave me a little bit of a buff. Now, thankfully, the whole magic immune thing is very much still an issue, but we do have other options. You can cast haste. Yeah, if you bump into him, you fall unconscious. Unfortunately, his reach is still abysmally annoying. Yep. Yay for a freaking ring of fire resistance. But it doesn't protect against lightning. I can't actually fire arrows while that spell's going off. Alright, that's not working. I was gonna try to see if I can hit it with arrows, but it didn't seem to work. Yeah, I can't use the move, because if I do, I get bumped into him, and that just kills me. Also, for some reason, it keeps switching me to invisibility instead of leaving it on haste. Pick that up. I can't, because I didn't have a slot open. So not sure what that ring was. I believe I underestimated you. Elves are immune to sleep, but you're so inexperienced. Sleep well. Inexperienced? I'm level 10. The Grove of Destruction. Where is this place? Alright, let's keep on going. The beast uses illusions. Watch for a shadow that will reveal its position. Well, you can probably guess what's coming up next. Alright. Okay, stop trying to pick up an item that you can't pick up. Back, use this. Oh my god, and then the one time I'm standing over it, it won't let me heal. Alright, this is a Cure Serious Wounds ring, so there you go. Since I'm using a gamepad, doing the down-up attack is actually a little annoying. Money, thank you. Alright. Oh wow, I picked up another ring. When I did that. Off of me. That was the... Go away, guys. Well, that killed me. So he just dropped something. That is skin of a displacer beast. Alright, I don't like the fact that whenever I revive myself, it resets my selection to whatever the first item is on the section. So I had it on Ice Storm and it switched over to Magic Missile. God, I do so little damage. You know what? Let me see if it makes a difference. Alright. Oh wow, it's doing... Wow. So that sword I was using was not doing as much damage, so that's probably part of the reason why I was doing so horribly. Get some So yeah, your weapon does actually upgrade, and sure enough, it was quite the upgrade. You are great heroes, can you please help us? Our village is under attack from monsters, would you come to our aid? We either keep pursuing the sorceress or go save the people of the gnome village. We're gonna go save the people of the gnome village. Though they're a lot smaller than gnomes I know of. So first things first. You have the skin of the Displacer Beast. I can make the Displacer Cloak from it. With a Displacer Cloak, you'll take little damage from ranged weapons. The Displacer Beast will help when searching hidden rooms. So yeah, I just got that going, and super healing. There we go. Those are silver daggers, though we don't really need them. And unfortunately the infinite arrows I have are just regular arrows. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this sword. There you go. You do get money for selling stuff, by the way. We'll get a bunch of... Oh, these are large burning oils, so yeah, those are actually worthwhile. Those are the ones that do the actual big explosions. Besides that, not much else I really need. So let's go ahead and exit. Thank you very much. Come back again. So now we supposedly have the cloak of the Displacer Beast. Yeah, there's like a million things here. We're killing them all. The silver arrow. Gas. Spawn that, which is fine. Ow. Not so much with the health. Get some of that. And can I go back this way? No. So yeah, we're just gonna head over here then. So I actually took a look at some FAQs about the Tower of Doom, because I did, well, first I looked to see if there was actually any made modules of the arcade games, and not really. I think there might have been a 3rd edition one, but that I couldn't find any actual sources for it. Or at least any links that I got were no longer in use or something like that. But for the most part, yeah, there's plenty you can kind of work with. So I'm kind of working on my own little homebrew that takes Tower of Doom and kind of changes it up a bit. I'm kind of changing the overall story a bit, and obviously changing maybe some of the monsters, because obviously some of the monsters they picked was just for, you know, whatever reason. And now we're down here. Ring of Fire Resistance. Now if you already have the item that you picked up, you'll get points for it. Alright, get over here. Nice work. Obviously some of the issues of doing a 5th edition campaign is, you know, figuring out the power levels of some of the things we're fighting. I mean, the end of Tower of Doom is literally you fight a lich, and needless to say, liches are like CR freaking 18 or something like that, or 20. They're pretty much designed to be, you know, essentially, you know, the main boss, obviously. Stop doing that, please. Here. Contra Elemental. Now, what type of elemental you summon is based off what direction you're facing. And that's a Rod of Fire, which I believe increases your damage with fire spells or something. I believe that's how it works. Okay, come on. Oh. Okay, but it takes away your freaking fire resistance item, which, by the way, I completely forgot I had a fire resistance item. Literally just denied. Doesn't really work. So if I do the other way, there's Earth. As the magic user, you do fire and water. Haste is so good. Haste was super broken in 2nd edition D&D. It literally doubled your attacks, though it did age you an entire year. I mean, even now, 5th edition, Haste is pretty good, as is everything else. We did it! We defeated the Chimera! Thank you. Please feel at home in our village. You're a little large for our houses. This potion will make it easier for you to get around. It will cost you some money. Will you buy it? Yes. Alright, so it's locked. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. So if you go in here, you'll find the tavern. Shop. It's about time to open the shop. You should stop there and resupply. Something about the final strike ability. Something about the immortals. There's a spell that's effective against undead. There's a sword that's cursed. I honestly don't have time to read all this, unfortunately. As you can see, it's all timed. There are 2 cursed swords in this game. One of them, if you use it, it will paralyze you. And then there's another one that will do other things. So now we're in here. And if you click on these things, it'll actually switch them to other things. You can buy a bastard sword here. There's some rings you can get, and here you can get the wands. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell the silver dagger, and we're going to buy these cure serious wounds things, which cost 1,000 silver each, and then we'll grab this ring of lightning bolts. Excuse me, don't touch me. Alright, and then you can close this. Thank you very much. Come back again soon. And then you can come here and get whatever as well. And apparently I can't click on you. But yeah, there are 2 cursed weapons. One of them is a sword that... I think it's the Holy Avenger, which if you use against the Lich, you'll, like, kill him in one hit or something like that. But to uncurse it, you would have to have a cleric in your group. And usually when a cleric tries to pick up a sword, he'll immediately drop it. And what you're supposed to do is have him pick it up like 10 times, and it'll change it from a cursed weapon to the Holy Avenger. And then there's the Dragon Slayer sword. I think it's what it's called. I don't remember. But essentially, there's a chance it'll do damage to yourself when you swing it. And once you swing it 50 times, it will change into the Dragon Slaying sword. And it's the strongest sword in the game. Anyway, let's go ahead and just get going. So you're going to the Cave of Raphael. Then take this with you. It's called a floating stone and it will make you float in the air. You stand before the cave of Raphael the Immortal, inside a recently something or other. It is a huge passage that leads to the dark underworld something or other, and the day breaks. In pursuit of the sorceress, you plunge into the black pit in the cave of Raphael. As you approach the chasm, the floating stone suddenly reacts to you, and now you get sucked deep into the hole. Alright, I don't remember exactly how this works. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, I'm so doing it wrong. Oh, I'm doing it so wrong. Yep, I screwed it up. There are 3 caves there. In fact, I'm gonna restart this chapter. Screw it. We are restarting that chapter. So, left gets you to here. And let's see if I remember how to do this. So yeah, I missed literally all the side paths, including an optional boss. So yeah, I went ahead and just restarted the chapter. I might have lost a bunch of items, but I'm not that concerned about it because we haven't got anything good yet anyway. Okay, we did not lose our stuff. Also, there is actually a time limit for how long you can stay in a room, by the way, if you didn't know. Anyway, since I'm immune to fire, I can just step out here. Grab that, which would have been useful sooner. Alright, so we just picked up something important. The Cursed Sword. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to it. And as you can see, this is the sword that can hurt you. Now, there's supposedly a trick, like if you attack just before you land, you can, it'll count as a swing, but not risk your essentially your life. Also, you can see the timer there. Not sure what happens when the timer runs out. I usually leave before it happens. So yeah, I'm gonna die a bunch, unfortunately, but since I've already died a million times anyway... Trust me, this sword is pretty important. It definitely makes things a lot easier. If you're playing the fighter and you get this sword, you're like... It's just like... You kill everything. There's another sword that specializes in killing dragons, which is... I don't think it's this sword, but whatever. In any case... We're gonna die a bunch of times. And since we died, it reset the timer. So anyway, when I was working on the campaign, I pretty much just took all the stages and kind of divided them up. I probably won't do like split paths like it does in the arcade, but it would just be places that options you can take. And of course, if it's happening at the same time, it might change what the other option does, kind of like how Wasteland 2 does it. So if you're playing this in the arcade, I wouldn't recommend this trick because you'll probably be using about like $5 worth of tokens here. You finally obtained the Sword of Erling. Here it is. So now we have this. Alright, let's jump right out here and keep going. And I think it's left one more time. Here it is, hidden treasures. That's an orb, which gives you some stats. The red dragon's fire breath will char any brave warrior instantly. Nope, that was petrification. Good thing I avoided it. Leave now if you wish to live. No. If you proceed, I will fight you and destroy you. Flee now while you can. No. You fool, do you truly seek destruction? Yes. Then I shall destroy you. We got the boots speed. And Ring of Fire Resistance does not save you from that. But I still have my Boots of Speed, which helps out quite a bit. I got an Anklet, which does give you something, and then there's the Brooch, which replaced my Bracelet. Yeah, so all those do certain things, like minor stats. That there is... That's a Bastard Sword, which we don't need. Alright, well, let's switch out of this then. We'll take that for now. And yep, very similar to the last time we fought a red dragon. Not sure if that hit. It's a little bit easier with the haste stuff going. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, stop doing that, please. You have to go up and down, apparently, to avoid that. There we go. Now look how much damage I'm actually doing to him with this sword. Assuming I live long enough. You know what? I'm just gonna spam all these real quick. Alright. He's in the background. Hide behind the stone, and this will avoid the fire attack. Else you die. And I just got a dragon thingy. Horn of the dragon. Which I believe you can use to make into a dragon sword. Hide here. Come at me. Come on. There we go. Alright, well I'm kinda learning this game. It's a bit, like I haven't played this game in probably over a year, so... After a fierce battle, you defeated the red dragon. And we're all beat up. Let's get rid of the Bastard Sword, which which we can sell for 300 gold. Sell these for some money. Sell these for some money. There you go. There you go. That's just large burning oil. You have the horn of a dragon. I'll make the strongest sword with it. So we got the Dragon Slayer, which your name will live forever among the great Dragon Slayers. I already have the best sword, so I don't actually need this. So I sell it for 1600 gold. Or sorry, this is not even gold. This is silver. The economy is pretty different in Mystara, I guess you can say. Anyway, let's jump right in. Thank you very much. Come back again. I had no idea a world as this existed underground. This is unbelievable. A huge castle can be seen in the distance. There seems to be two ways to do it. Cross the stone bridge over the sea of lava, or cross the stone bridge in the frozen world. We have fire resistance, so we'll go for lava. Land of Fire.